Hey, so I am back after a rather long hiatus. You may notice I'm in a different place than where I ended the last video. This is because I installed episode 4 and all of my save files disappeared. I don't know if that's a normal thing or what. So obviously I didn't do all that much in episode 3 yet, so I just ran around, redid it, talked to everyone, failed to save a butterfly. That was pretty much it. So here I am. Last I remember, there was obviously the butterfly needed saving, and this room, the Grand Hall, that we had yet to get into. I was given a couple hints, and it basically said, listen to the guard dogs upstairs. And they were talking about how the one was smelling things and was hungry, and he got put on kitchen duty, and I realized I had not explored this hallway, this area. So let's see if anything's changed over here. If it'll load. Oh, I did also lose my Suffer. That was heartbreaking. So, yeah, see? There's Suffer not there anymore. So if there were any Easter eggs involved having him, I am forced to disappoint you guys. I'm sorry. This card's new.
What would you do with it?
No, the stuff.
This meat looks delicious. Graham decides to take it in case he's hungry later.
Or meets an eagle or something. Okay. So...
Graham doesn't need to close those doors.
You say so. Can we go in there? No. No? Yes? No? No. Okay. Ah! Come back. The window got away from me there. And let's see if there's... Oh, hey, Edgar. Sup, dude? Do you have anything new to say this episode? Ah, the music again. Anything new to say this episode?
Hello there, lad.
Lad?
Oh, it's you, King Graham. Did you make it back all right?
No.
I stayed with Rosella until the storm passed. Then I came here.
Wandering in the memories of what could have been is only going to make things worse for you.
I can't help it. Besides, it's not going to make it any easier if I'm somewhere else. Rosella is still under that spell, no matter where I am.
It's not where you physically
she look
are,
skinnier
but where your heart is that matters.
Episode?
You have to believe.
I'm trying.
He looks really scrawny here. Whatever. Let's talk.
Son, I know I already asked you this, but you didn't get to see the stranger's face?
I gazed at it. The little I could see under that hood. But my eyes were locked up in his eyes. Red, scary eyes. Just thinking of those eyes sends shivers down my spine.
I'm so confused.
Did he look human?
I was about to say that. No, not at all. But then again,
because we obviously didn't go this way, otherwise I would have found the meat.
It was evil. That's all I know.
But maybe because we didn't talk to him last episode, as far as it knows.
What do you think of the Green Isles?
It's different. Different from any...
You're not alone?
It's just...
I've been trying... What the...
I don't see any...
Sometimes we can't see them.
Definitely have had this conversation before.
Couldn't this...
Perhaps. But what seems...
It's hard for me...
Edgar, you were taken from your...
Yeah, and then they had this whole conversation, and it's awkward, and he's got scars on his back, and it's...
Heaven.
I don't know. Innuendo.
Your magic.
Didn't you...
It was...
Maybe...
In my...
No.
Rosella's awareness of Alexander's past.
Did you mention...
No.
Blur, 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 blur. I haven't told Rosella anything because Alexander would really hate to have that.
You are... There's a...
I've been calling you some the entire conversation.
I'd better be off now.
Oh,
farewell, your... Tell me if they...
I will.
Just in case talking to him about everything actually unlocks something, I'm just gonna... Graham. Ah, the music.
I'd better be off.
Ah!
I'm
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry for the dialogue. I'm sorry for the misclicking. I'm sorry for the lost save file. I'm sorry.
Feeling more rested?
It's hard to relax with all that's happening.
Oh. Okay, Rosella.
I must tell you, I had...
What?
Don't get me wrong, but
Right, I thought you were gay.
Yes.
Reference to Mask of Eternity that no one gets because no one played that game.
I'm...
Blurda, blurda, blurda.
What do the people of your...
There were...
Why would they do...
Well...
It's like my Aunt Militia.
That's...
blah, blah. Okay.
I'd better be off
How
now.
cute.
Farewell.
I will.
Okay. So, Edgar was useless. As he was last chapter. Ooh, Shamir! What you doing up there? Didn't we ask him to look up something last chapter? Does he have new shiny information for us? Let's chat. I hope this isn't all the stuff we talked about last chapter. How the
A
storm?
very strange storm took over the Isles last night.
I know. We felt it here, too. It was unnatural. Something happened last night, something big, and I don't know what it was.
We already talked
You
about
know
it.
if you find the cause.
I shall, sire.
I don't think any of these came up, because I think we talked about, like, the letters and stuff.
Do you know what's happening to my wife?
No, your majesty, I do not.
Do you think it has anything to do with what's going on?
It may, but it's hard to tell. I haven't sensed any magic in the castle, but I couldn't find a trace of the stranger either, even after he was right next to us.
So
We'll
my magic's
stop
pretty
this.
much useless, actually.
We will.
Ooh.
I must tell you something, but I need you to promise me not to speak
Are we
about
gonna
this
gossip
with
about
anyone.
Alexander?
You have my word.
As I was coming into the castle before Valenice's episode, something very strange
Oh,
happened.
the vision.
It was as if the whole world around me changed. I've never experienced anything like that before.
What did you see?
I saw Alexander in a land like this, yet completely different. It was almost like a nightmare. Alexander was standing there talking to Manannan.
The wizard who kidnapped him? But how did you know it was him?
Alexander called him by name. He was very distraught, to say the least.
This is very interesting indeed.
Not at all
It
disturbing.
sounds similar to what I was telling you the other day, about how the Silver Cloak's magic was said to be able to turn dreams into reality and pull living people into the dream world.
Do you think that's what's happened? But if so, what would that mean?
I'm not certain, sire.
So, like, he got too close to Alexander. Got dragged
Manannan
into
told
the
Alexander that... He said that the place where we were was Alexander's creation.
So he was dreaming it.
That he and my daughter had a power.
Sire, do you think that you or your wife could be descended from the Silver Cloaks?
Ooh, wow.
That's ridiculous.
Why is that ridiculous?
Neither of us has ever shown any kind of magical ability.
That doesn't mean that there isn't a connection.
This is absurd.
Did your wife cheat
I
on you with someone
apologize.
who was?
I didn't mean to offend you, sire.
It's all right. I met another cloaked man. Very different from the one at the wedding. He spoke of the Silver Cloaks.
What did he say?
To be honest, he didn't make much sense.
Personally cryptic.
He said that there were
Sure.
12 in the Order, and that they made a sacrifice 1,000 years ago in order to entrap the man
Okay,
that took
that's
my
actually
children.
rather specific.
So he is the leader of the Black Cloaks.
But why is he after my family?
Your guess is as good as mine, your majesty.
I should get back to my quest.
And,
Good luck, sire. I will continue researching.
Graham did all that iconomancy in the 5th game. He turned himself into, you know, a mongoose and a tiger and a rabbit. So he just has shown magical ability. He picked those up right quick. Graham's just being modest. But, okay. So maybe if we, like, give this plate to the guard, then I'll send the guard chick over there, and he'll get in trouble, and she'll be yelling at him for 12 years, and then maybe I can get in. It's my best guess, guys. I'm going with it. Okay. So I've got no, that's still not the inventory. Okay.
Looks delicious.
Does look like something. Okay.
That is not going to work.
Can't eat
Captain
it.
Saladin said if I was so interested in sniffing about the castle, I ought to go to the kitchens directly. I told you not to.
That's a great idea, but he cannot feed them directly while on duty. Graham needs to be more subtle here.
I just put it on the bench and walk away quietly.
Out in the countryside or hunting down criminals. Sure.
Look at all this delicious food I'm just gonna set right here. And then not pay any attention to. See? I'm just walking away.
Oh, what smells so good? Oh,
It's a question
look
mark.
at that. I don't think that's a very good idea. We're on duty.
Caesar's right.
Oh, I can't pass this up. I'm telling you. You and your sensitive nose.
So, now that they can just stand there, can I like go and creep on them? Creeping, creeping. Aww, I'm telling. Can I talk to you guys? Can I tell you I'm telling?
'Tis beyond his reach.
I'm not trying to reach them. No, stop.
This is the
no,
West
I
End.
know.
It's resplendent
No, I don't
beauty
care.
and-
Go away. I'm trying to... Hey guys. So...
Graham doesn't want to encourage them.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm totally telling. Crib got all the way down the stairs before the camera caught up with him. Okay. Hello.
I'm sure I noticed something strange up there.
Tell me where, and I'll double check.
In Casima's bedroom? Is that, yeah, because it's Casima now.
Like Casima's bedroom.
Go! Ah, we get a cutscene now. Look at this.
You two? Look alive?
Oh, what happened to his fingers?
No slacking on duty? Not in times of trouble?
Sorry, sir. Won't happen again. It's just,
Did we call her sir?
Just what, soldier? There are no justs around here. The castle is our charge and the safety of those inside. I don't care what's going on at any given time. You just do your jobs. That clear, soldiers?
Sir, yes, sir.
She's gonna come back, and that's gonna
You
be the end of this
good-for-nothing
cutscene.
pups! When Captain Saladin reads my report, you'll both be in the doghouse! And I'm going to write it right now!
Oh, she's gonna go off to write a report to get them in trouble. I feel so bad. Except I don't really, because I get to go in here now. Man, for someone to refuse to be distracted unless it was an emergency, she, well, got distracted. What's this?
This may come in handy.
A tile? Are you really gonna put that in your... Graham? Graham. Graham. Be serious.
Graham doesn't need a full pot of glue, but he'll remember its location. It won't fit in Graham's pockets.
That won't
Strange,
fit, but the
I know.
tile will? No, I call bullshit. What's up here?
Graham doesn't think that will help him.
What's up here?
What would you do with it?
What's up here?
It won't fit in Graham. Strange.
Okay, why is there dirt? What is this?
Casima had told Graham that they wanted to renovate the throne room since it was starting to show its age. However, Graham remembers it being a splendid sight the last time he was here.
But there's a suspicious... No. So, did I really come in here to get a tile? What the F am I supposed to do with a tile?
On closer inspection, Graham notices the tile is of a different color on each side.
Oh, this is a chess piece square board thing. I'm using this in Wonderland. That's how this is gonna work. It's gonna be there, and I'm gonna have to flip it, and I'm gonna have to use it to move places, and... Okay. Okay, that's what this is for. Okay.
You were warned. One use only, and you already used it.
See, didn't it give me that, the message, like, as if I hadn't used it when I loaded it? Okay.
And Graham thought he was never going to...
And then he did, we know. Okay. So, what's this?
Graham doesn't think that will help him.
Okay, do you really just come in here just to get tiles?
That's where the guests' bedrooms are. There's nothing I need there.
There are bedrooms? All I remember is the spiral staircase. I don't even think there were doors coming off of there. Well, whatever. Also, where are you were you staying in the guest bedrooms? Okay, so did I just come in here for a tile and to note where a pot of glue is in case that becomes necessary? This poor guy. Can I give him another arm? Okay. Guess so. It's not gonna let me climb the scaffolding. It won't seem to care about any of this. I guess it's just dirt. And I guess we just leave with our chess piece. Tile, chessboard piece. I almost hope she comes back, because that would mean that we definitely don't need to go back. Okay, guess not. Well, so we might have missed something in there. Or maybe she just doesn't come back. She just writes a really long report until the end of eternity. Either way, I still don't know how to save the poor butterfly. Okay, well... We're gonna get like a butterfly net or something ridiculously obvious it's supposed to be using that butterfly, right? I'm not a terrible person for abandoning it to do other things. I hope not. I'm really worried. Okay. So the pawn shop was empty last I checked.
No one answers.
Okay.
The owner must be out.
Okay. Then, let's go this way. So the map will tell us which islands are relevant to our quest here. So we can check out to see if maybe any of those islands are new, or just check out what new has been going on them. Okay, Hassan, anything new to say this chapter? Oh, you're gonna act like we haven't talked to you at all.
Good day indeed.
Or not. Wonderful.
Ready to sail?
You are wonderful, Hassan. Just for cooperating with me with my save mishap. Okay, so it looks like the Isle of the Mists, the Isle of Wonder, the Isle of the Sacred Mountain. See how it has the word mountain there? Guys, you should all take note, all you characters in this game. Or we can go back to where the nymphs are. Because... unless we can't. Okay. JK, guys. Let's check out the Isle of the Mists. We didn't really get to explore there. I think we've been there technically every chapter, because we ended chapter 1 there. We started chapter 2 there, but we never actually explored it in any fashion. So let's see what's up. It's a tree.
No mere human shall be granted entrance.
Graham can almost hear the trees say.
What?
They stand tall and mighty and even a little fearsome, guardians of the secrets of generations of druid knowledge buried deep within the Isle.
They seem more like the type to be grandmotherly and offer advice about following your heart than to grab you. But maybe that's just me. Yeah, I guess they are kind of frightening looking. They've got eyes. Oh, there's a hole here. Can we grab into it?
Graham bears such respect for these trees that he avoids touching them.
Respect.
It may
Sure.
be just the fact that he's on a place where flora is considered as sacred as all other living creatures, as he can't help but realize that he wouldn't feel the same way about the tree at the crossroads on the Isle of the Crown, or on any other island here.
Okay, he's just afraid. Let's move on. Man, the screen got bigger. Okay. So we've got fire. Can we take the fire? Graham, don't kill yourself.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, that's wind. I thought they were coming to life. There's nothing we have that we'd like to set on fire, right? Let's burn the cloak. It's useless.
Unfortunately, they are incompatible.
Whatever you say. Okay, hey,
Excuse
what are
me.
you doing?
We're sorry. The druid you are currently trying to communicate with is having an out-of-body experience. Please try again later.
That was a terrible call voice. Let's just break into his house then.
What part of reclusive did you not understand, Graham?
What point of adventure game do you not understand, Amy? Are we really taking the skull? Oh my god, we're horrible people! Like, that's clearly important in some manner. I'm gonna break in here. I guess so. I guess only that one druid was reclusive. Oh, I bet this is the main druid's house.
You're welcome in my home, Graham. But do not tarry long, I have much to do.
Don't worry, we'll
I will
only
not disturb you long, Archdruid.
bother you with all the dialogue you'll give us. And maybe steal a candle. Can we steal a candle?
Graham should ask the Archdruid about this peculiar candle before touching or taking it.
Fine. Oh, what's this painting
What an
though?
amazing portrait.
It is my sister, Arya. She was lost long ago, kidnapped by some force we could not see, and in that captivity she passed from this world.
What?
I'm sorry to hear of her fate.
It has been many years since then, but she was a noble druidess, and though I miss her, I honor her memory. Around that same time, there was a druidess of another land called Fand, who was also stolen from her people, but her fate was never known. It was Fand who made those candles.
Why are they here?
Fand's family asked me as Archdruid to try to find some sense of her as their final attempt. The candles each hold an essence of nature in them and are of her creation, which they sent to me so that I might be aided in my search. Alas, her presence was either gone or hidden from my powers, nor could she be found even with the help of spirit nature. The family asked that Fand's belongings remain here, should some new way of finding her ever come about. But none has, and both women are lost to us.
Such a sad story. Who would do such a thing?
I do not know, Graham, though I wish I did. We do not take it lightly when our brethren are harmed.
So, like, she was kidnapped, but then what, they threw her dead body back on the island? Like, how do they know that she died? I mean, maybe they can sense it, but then shouldn't they be able to sense the other chick as well?
Roughly woven but sturdy bags are collected in this shelf.
Look,
Some are
bags.
old and worn and appear to be holding items within them, while others are more newly made and unused.
And I bet they'll disappear soon.
Earthenware vases line another shelf. Some appear to be empty, while others are corked and likely contain extracts and essences from around the island. In fact, one's even labeled maple syrup.
Okay.
The Archdruid's shelves are lined with the tomes of the wisdom and knowledge he has gathered over the years, and, Graham imagines, that gathered by his predecessors.
So can we read them? Yeah?
Graham trusts that if he truly needs the knowledge locked away in any of these tomes, the Archdruid will point him to it.
I'll just let someone else do the work. Okay, Archdruid, let's speak.
Good day, Graham. How goes your quest?
You mentioned that the Druidess made these. What is so special about them?
Each holds some essence of nature within it. They aid in my studies and communing with nature.
She must have been a very wise woman.
Yes, quite. She was very talented.
Why is it that one candle has never been burned?
It was the last candle she made, and into it she poured a piece of her own essence. Only one who sought her aid could ever be able to light it, or even remove it from where it now lies. But none have been able to. It was not her aid to us we sought, but our aid for her.
So, if we want to be able to use it to help communicate with nature, then we can take it, maybe?
I feel privileged being on this island. I've heard many stories about it from my son.
The Isle of Mist is filled with the wonders and magic of the world of nature. And it is in this world we druids thrive, always seeking to learn more of the wisdom which Mother Nature provides for us. It is a goal one may never fully achieve, we know. But we know as well that it is the seeking of the goal which matters more.
That is a noble quest indeed. Is nature more accessible for learning on this island than the others?
The mist keeps most visitors out, and we like it that way, so that we may commune with nature unhindered by the distractions most humans would bring here with them. For those who wish to learn, we welcome them into our village. For those who do not seek to harm, we will allow them on our shores.
We tolerate them.
To any who would cause damage to our way of life and to our island, our shores are ever shut.
Or we burn them alive,
One
either
could not
way.
expect you would welcome such visitors.
One must be careful with the treasures of Mother Nature. Many come here searching for her spirit.
Can it be found?
Of course. Now that you mention it, she could guide you. If only you could speak to her, of course.
If only they were
And I
like
can't?
the spirit of some
druids
chick who's
may
really good at
speak to
communicating
her.
with nature. Then maybe we could get to help us or something.
Can you tell
Let's
me
talk about
anything
spells
more
some more.
about the spell to save my children?
No more than you know now. You have the spell
Yeah,
ingredients.
some spell ingredients.
When you have completed the list, bring them back to me. I can only help you further then.
How are we supposed to get a voice? Like, without some sort of creepy shell necklace and an awesome villain song, I really don't know how we're supposed to take someone's voice.
That was a strange and sudden storm last night.
It was. And I do not like it.
Weren't we here during the
There
storm?
are too many strange things.
Wouldn't we have already
happening
talked
for
about
it to
this?
all be just coincidence.
What do you mean?
The stranger at your daughter's wedding.
It was strange.
The affliction that has now stricken both your children.
That was clearly related.
And that unnatural storm. I feel they must all be connected, but I cannot be sure how.
How about because the guy was magical and he caused it all?
I will continue on my quest now.
Whatever.
Look for the signs of Mother Nature.
So, how did the candle, like, if it's permanently placed here and no one can move it unless they're looking for her help, like, how did it get here? If Fan's family gave it to him, I don't understand how it got here, because I'm assuming it didn't live here originally. Can we take it?
May I try to move the candle, if you will allow me?
It cannot hurt to try.
It's like a
If
sword
you
and
wish,
stone.
you may.
Go, Graham. Go, 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 go. Take it. Yes.
Amazing. You were able to, but
All it shows is we suck.
how could you seek Fan's aid when you did not know of her until moments ago?
I have no idea, but right now I would seek and accept the aid of anyone, even a noble druidess I've never met.
If such is the way it was intended, take the candle with you, King Graham. Perhaps Fan will aid you after all.
So it's like no one else
Thank
was
you, noble
desperate or lame enough to take the candle. Cool. Anyway, I think I will actually cut off this video for right now, and then we'll go do some more exploring. See you guys later.